Hey, Warriors fans! Are you feeling a surge of electrifying anticipation mixed with a heavy dose of uncertainty right now? What if I told you that the Golden State Warriors are on the verge of a seismic blockbuster trade, targeting Sacramento Kings star big man Domantas Sabonis to pair with Stephen Curry and potentially redefine the twilight of our championship window? With Sacramento's disappointing start and whispers of a full rebuild gaining traction in recent weeks, this rumored deal could be the game changer to revitalize our roster. Today, we're diving deep into this explosive speculation, exploring Sabonis' perfect fit with the Warriors, dissecting the steep cost of the proposed package, and debating if this is the ultimate all-in move for Curry's final dance. Let's unpack this jaw-dropping rumor and see if Golden State can pull off a franchise-altering coup. Let's set the stage with the sizzling news that's setting the NBA trade market ablaze. The Warriors, navigating a curious 2025-26 season, start with Stephen Curry still performing at an elite level but inconsistencies plaguing their front court and secondary playmaking, are hungry for a transformative addition to maximize their championship window. Meanwhile, the Sacramento Kings, mired in early season struggles with just 3 wins and a palpable sense of stagnation, appear poised to finally embrace a full rebuild after years of avoidance. Enter Domantas Sabonis, the 29-year-old all-star center whose name has surfaced as the centerpiece of potential blockbuster trade with Golden State, as insiders report the Warriors are prepared to offer an aggressive package to secure his services. While no deal is confirmed, the logic and stakes of this rumor are impossible to ignore. Now, let's dive into why Domantas Sabonis is the ideal target for the Warriors, a player who could address long-standing roster gaps. Averaging 17.2 points, 12.2 rebounds, and 3.6 assists this season, Sabonis isn't just a traditional big man. He's a skilled offensive organizer with elite vision, physicality, and efficiency, perfectly suited for Steve Kerr's motion-heavy ball movement system. Golden State hasn't had a dominant, playmaking pivot since Andrew Bogut's era nearly a decade ago, and Sabonis fills that void by solving 2 critical issues: rebounding, both offensive and defensive, in clutch moments and half-court fluidity. Where the Warriors have struggled, his ability to facilitate from the high post and involve teammates would mesh seamlessly with Curry's off-ball wizardry, potentially unlocking a new dimension of Golden State's attack. Let's imagine Sabonis' impact on the Warriors' lineup if this dream trade comes to fruition. Pairing him with Curry would create mesmerizing offensive synergy. Think handoffs where Sabonis sets elite screens to Curry to receive the ball in motion, inverted pick and rolls with Sabonis handling the ball while Curry cuts for threes, or fast break transitions where Sabonis delivers pinpoint passes to a streaking splash brother. Defensively, while not an elite rim protector, his strength, box-out consistency, and positioning would bolster a front court alongside Draymond Green and Kevin Looney, adding depth and physicality. Picture Sabonis grabbing a defensive board, pushing the pace, and dishing to Curry for a dagger 3. The Chase Center would erupt. His presence could restore the balance lost over years, making Golden State a legitimate title threat once more. Of course, acquiring Sabonis comes with a staggering cost that could shape the Warriors' future for a decade, and it's worth scrutinizing. Insiders project Golden State's package would include Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Tracy Jackson-Davis, Buddy Hield for salary matching, and first-round picks in 2026 and 2031, a hefty haul. Kuminga, at 22, is a crown jewel, a rising scorer with all-star potential, while Moody is hitting his stride with aggression and defensive maturity. Losing both, plus Jackson-Davis front-court depth and 2 valuable picks, especially the 2031 selection, when the Warriors' competitiveness is uncertain, risks gutting the youth pipeline for a win-now gamble. There's also the chance Sabonis doesn't fully elevate Golden State to title contention, leaving the team with an aging core and depleted assets. For Sacramento, this return offers youth potential, cheap contracts, and long-term picks, a strategic reset if they're ready to move on from their star. Let's dig into the deeper risks and counterarguments fueling the debate around this trade. For the Warriors, it's a clear, all-in for Curry move, as the rumor states, but with no guarantee of a championship. Curry is aging, Klay Thompson's inconsistency persists, and Draymond Green's physical impact has waned. Adding Sabonis might extend the window for 2 or 3 title runs, but at the cost of future flexibility. If the fit falters or injuries strike, Golden State could be left with a top-heavy roster and no draft capital to rebuild. For Sacramento, trading Sabonis now avoids losing him for nothing later if they can't compete, but parted with their best player signals a full teardown, potentially alienating fans if the return underperforms. The rumor notes this is a last chance to risk for Golden State, and while the front office seems to lean toward yes, the stakes are sky high. Let's step back and assess the broader implications. If the Warriors landed Domantas Sabonis, it would mark a seismic all-in push by the front office, pairing a unique big man with Curry to maximize the twilight of dynasty, potentially reshaping the Western Conference's power balance. It's not just about adding a center. It's about restoring offensive balance and front-court dominance to chase one last title run. For Sacramento, trading Sabonis would kickstart a promising rebuild with Kuminga as a cornerstone and picks for the future, a painful but strategic pivot from a failed cycle. As the rumor concludes, this isn't just speculation. It's a move that makes sense for both franchises, with Golden State gaining an immediate contender core and Sacramento setting up a new era. If executed, it could be one of the biggest trades since the post-Durant era, defining Curry's last great dance. As we wrap this up, I'm torn between the thrilling vision of Domantas Sabonis teaming up with Stephen Curry to reignite the Warriors' championship fire and the sobering reality of the massive cost and uncertainty involved. This trade rumor, targeting Sacramento star big man to transform Golden State's roster, feels like a daring, potentially franchise-defining gamble for the Warriors' front office. Sabonis' playmaking, rebounding, and fit with Kerr's system could be the missing piece for another title. But sacrificing Kuminga, Moody, and future picks is a steep price for a narrowing window. Whether this materializes or remains a captivating what if, it's a reminder that Golden State is poised to swing big while Curry's brilliance still shines. For now, the speculation keeps the tension alive as we await a decision that could echo for years. So, Warriors Nation, I'm turning this over to you. Would you support trading a haul of young talent and picks for Domantas Sabonis to go all in with Stephen Curry for a title push? Or should we preserve our future assets and avoid the risk? Drop your passionate opinions and cautious concerns in the comments. I'm eager to see if this rumor ignites the same mix of hope and doubt in you as it does in me. And if the thought of Sabonis in a Warriors jersey has you hyped, hit that like button to show your excitement. Let's keep this conversation roaring as we watch Golden State chase greatness in 2025 to 26. Until next time, keep believing and let's go Dubs.